Alright, welcome back to my deep dive of Epic the Musical. Today we're going to be looking at the Vengeance Saga. It's the 8th saga of 9 total sagas in a musical about Homer's The Odyssey. In the previous saga, we learnt that Odysseus had been stuck in Calypso's island for 7 years. Thankfully though, with some divine intervention from Athena, Odysseus is now free to leave the island. And that is where the saga kicks off. The first song is a farewell between Calypso and Odysseus. It's called Not Sorry for Loving You.
Someone arrived today.
Very tender with those upper choirs.
You're not mine to save. And soon I won't get to see your face. So I came by to say you're unlike anyone I have ever known. 'Cause you're all I've ever known. And if I pushed
Silence and then back again. Okay.
came on too strong, or if I ambushed you, for that I'll say I was wrong.
Love those like descending string notes in the back. It's like proper sad.
But I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you.
Oh wow.
I'm not sorry for loving you.
Beautiful harmonies, dude.
Sorry for loving you. Calypso. Let me speak.
Okay, I have a lot to say about this song because I've actually made a cover to this song, and in the process of doing that, I've reproduced the entire instrumental track. So I feel like I have the unique knowledge of dissecting a track like this. So first of all, that little motif we've heard at the beginning, the dun 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 dun, that is a section of the same motif that we've heard in Love in Paradise. But two things to note here is that in Love in Paradise, when Calypso and Odysseus first meet, that melody is played in a higher register, and it just sounds a lot more excited than it does here in a lower key and a more mellow sounding instrument. Second thing to note is that this melody has actually been cut in half from its original motif. In Love in Paradise, it actually continues for another bar or so, but here it's been cut in half, and I think it's probably just reflecting the fact that Calypso and Odysseus' interaction has been cut short. Like, this is not a happy moment whatsoever. This is their goodbye.
I spent my whole life here. Was cast away when I was young.
I really
alone
love
for
these drums,
100
man.
years. I had no friends but the sky and sun. So when you washed ashore, I thought for sure that you were my
Nice
dream
little
come
like
true.
internal rhyme there. Ashore and shore.
So if I pushed you,
And the drums get more violent as the song goes on. Just a reflection of Calypso's like inner turmoil.
and if you hate me, then
And then the harmonies at the end, super like violent.
But I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry. I'm angry and tired and
Yes,
restless
okay.
inside. I'm stuck
Doubling
in
up in the
moments
tempo.
I swore that we had. I wish
Everything's
you would
building
chase
up,
me
bro.
or try to embrace me for once. I wish you would lie and say I love you.
Ooh. And that line, instantly, the music switches back.
But not in the way that you want me to.
Silence.
I hate that I fell in love with you. Why did I fall in love with you? Why did I fall in love with you?
And this delivery, man.
What do I do with this love for you? What do I do with this love for you? How am I supposed to get over you? How am I supposed to get over you? Why in the world won't you love me too?
And ending with that single note there, symbolizing the fact that Calypso is now alone. The second half of the song cooks, man. From the chorus to the bridge to the outro, man. It's just such a good way at showing Calypso's grief. And it feels very pop song. This might be the song that feels the most like a pop song, honestly, with that double tempo in that bridge, kind of reminiscent of some Taylor Swift, Gracie Abrams bridges. And you know, maybe that's on purpose. Maybe he's emulating this sort of Taylor Swift style because we associate her songs with more deep lyrics and deep emotions. Either way, the song is a very manipulative anthem because Calypso has kept Odysseus on the island for 7 years and is not apologizing for that whatsoever. she says multiple times, I'm not sorry that I fell in love with you. And, you know, just doesn't leave the best impression. But if you know Calypso's mythology, you know that she is a pretty tragic character, and Calypso's singer, Barbara, really hits those notes. It's great. Odysseus is out of Calypso's island, he's sailing the ocean, and he meets a friend, a familiar figure. Let's go check the next song. It's called Dangerous.
600 men,
Ooh,
600 deaths under my command, 'cause I had one goal in mind. No fleet, no band.
Whoa, that's actually so cool. I love how he twists these motifs, man, because I'm fairly sure. Give me a second to double check. Okay, I double checked, and yes, in Full Speed Ahead, this melody is in a major key. And here, the harmony's sort of been rearranged to be more minor. It feels a little unnatural, a little odd because of that. And also, more pressingly, in the original song, there was actually a bit of call and response between Odysseus and his crew. Here, that is completely missing because, as we know, Odysseus's crew is dead. There is no call and response, and it's just, oh my god.
How will I reach my homeland? All you have to do is not open this bag.
Ooh.
Hermes?
Hermes.
Hello, old friend. So you're the one who talked to Calypso. Why are you here? You're being given final option.
Dude,
Consider
this is fully synth pop, dude.
chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset.
Ain't no way.
change for this. You cannot get away
This
with
is like
playing safe
fully
for this.
Weekend-esque.
You wanna get home, put it all on the line and put
Ooh.
your bread in it.
Oh, the rasp.
Remember, tricking your domain for this. You gotta treat it like it is the main event. You wanna get home, put it all on the line. Be dangerous.
Wow.
First up, uncharted waters. When lost, look towards the sky.
I do feel like it's a little thin though. I would have wanted a lot more like synths in the back.
Just look around the aisle. When danger greets you
lovely
with a
harmonies there.
smile, fight your way through. Do what you must do, but no matter what, keep moving. It's gonna be dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this.
What the heck?
Not get away with playing safe for
Oh, I
this.
love that little
You
piano
wanna
emphasis
get
on the end there.
home, put it all on the line, be dangerous. And lastly, the win back. We went through so much to get this. Keep this bag closed if you wanna get
Ah,
answers.
same melody as before. Okay.
'Cause no mortal can pass Poseidon's storm. Open this bag and you'll never make it home. You'll never make it home. Don't you know that danger is my
Oh.
friend? My whole life I've trained for this. I
Oh my
can't
God.
tell you how much I have paid for
The guitar,
this.
it's like
I
almost
have to
hyperpop in
get
here.
home, put it all on the line. I'm gonna use ruthlessness.
Please don't use ruthlessness.
Put it all on the line or be dangerous. Thank you. Don't thank me, friend. I'm not the one who fought for you. Then who?
Athena.
Good luck.
Dude. I feel like Odysseus completely misinterpreted Hermes. Hermes said the journey's gonna be dangerous, and then Odysseus went around and said, I'm gonna be the danger. This guy and ruthlessness, he's gotta know by now that it's not the way to go, bro. Tangent aside, Odysseus has reunited with the windbag. That's gotta bring some trauma, man. Like, opening the windbag in the first place was single-handedly responsible for the deaths of like 500 of his crew. But he's got it back, and, you know, it's a weapon, right? He's gonna use it in a crazy way that we'll see later on. But that moment is not yet to come. Instead, he faces a crazy sea monster called Charybdis. Ooh, wow. Immediately intense. Okay.
You must be who Hermes mentioned.
Okay.
A monster
This is like reminding me of like the first 3 sagas.
I'd like to hurry up and end this. So if you don't have much to say,
Oh, nice syncopation. Kind of way of showing that there's instability in this ocean.
I'm not dying here, I'm still fighting here
Ooh, okay.
till I've beaten you. I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack
Ooh,
with the world.
very short
That is
phrases,
great,
it's very
but I see a
intense.
disadvantage 'cause I don't kill you. I just have to avoid you. See if you.
Whoa, wait, it's a weird time signature, actually.
I'm holding on till I'm in the clear, till I'm out of here. Oh,
Ooh, that was a storm melody.
there, I see it.
Oh, nice. The moment Charybdis has been defeated, the key signature immediately switches back to a more stable one. That's actually a really nice contrast. Someone in the comments tell me what time signature that previous section was, because it was really messing with my head. It might have been 5/4, but don't take my word for it.
There, I see it. The island I've been searching for.
And the falsetto.
Home, I've reached it. My wife and son are past these shores.
Nice.
Holding on, I am almost there. My love, don't be scared. Hold on, I am on my way. I'll be there today. What?
Oh no.
No!
What a transition to the next song. Wow. Wait, that was a really short song, honestly. And Charybdis, I thought bro was like a really scary and really huge monster, but Odysseus literally like juked him and like sailed past him. So that's great. Okay. He's using the same tactics as he did for Scylla. He's motivated and determined for sure, but his tactics haven't changed, despite Hermes saying that to survive, he would have to change. So I don't know if that's a point of contention at all. Either way, that fight felt extremely anticlimactic. I wonder if I'm the only one. But this is the actual boss battle, man. This is Poseidon. Wow. Feels like a waltz in like a very grotesque way.
I've been waiting for this moment, for the perfect time to strike.
I love when he's like not belting. This is actually a really nice cadence for him.
That's when our paths collide. I've got a reputation. I've got a name to uphold, so I can't go letting you walk, or else the world forgets I'm cold. Get in the water. Or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Ithaca will die. Get in the water. Wait.
Oh, the bass.
Get in the water.
This is kind of like a parallel to Suffering, when the Sirens wanted him to get into the water. But this time he can't talk his way out of it.
Get in the water. Get in the water.
I wonder if those female voices are the Sirens.
Take your son and get his eyes. That is unless you choose to die. Get in the water. Aren't you tired, Poseidon? It's been 10 years. How long will this go? We're both hurting from losses, so why not leave this here and just go home? Maybe you could learn to forgive.
Yeah, no way he's falling for that.
No.
Yeah. It's okay, you tried.
Homelessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Ooh, interesting delaying of that. Oh, the drums. Okay. Oh, he's having flashbacks. Oh, it's so over Poseidon, bro. He's leveling up. He's gonna have his anime moment soon. Okay, so Poseidon and Odysseus round 2. I feel like this so far has been going down exactly the same as when they first met, right? Like Poseidon, very confident, very overpowering, doesn't let Odysseus speak. And when Odysseus tries to bluff, tries to convince and try to talk his way out of it, Poseidon is having none of it. I wonder if that's intentional. They might be drawing these parallels for us to maybe doubt if Odysseus is going to succeed. But I don't know. I find it very interesting that there just seems to be no growth in Odysseus right now. But either way, Odysseus has the power of God and anime on his side. He's got his flashbacks. What's he gonna do? We'll find out in the next song, 600 Strike. Okay. Electric guitars again. Very triumphant. This is Odysseus's domain. Ooh. He's got all of his crew on his side now.
I will get back to my son, and I will get back to my wife. For every comrade, every one of my friends, almost all of whom were slaughtered by your hand. 600 strikes.
Oh my god, that rasp on that note that he held onto it. Oh my god. But interesting melody choice there. Isn't that the same one that Telemachus sings in Legendary? But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it probably is an earlier motif that Telemachus was referencing that is being referenced here again. I don't actually know what melody that is then. Either way, it's a familiar melody that we've heard. I guess every time he references these melodies, it's kind of like he's back in time with his crew and he's just re-energized by their presence in a sense. Ooh, that's cool. Odysseus has opened the windbag.
You idiot. You sealed your fate just to beat me. You released my storm when you opened that bag. Blocked your one-way home. You're going to call off that storm.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure we heard that melody when Polyphemus started attacking his crew. Like, this is fully monster Odysseus here. Okay, this is where the difference is at. This is the change in the character growth.
Or what? You can't kill me. Exactly.
Ooh.
Wait. Wait! How does it feel to be helpless? How does it feel to know pain? I watched my friends die in horror, crying as they were all slain.
This is so unsettling.
I heard their final moments, calling their captain in vain. Look what you turned me into. Look what we've become. Enough. All of the pain that I've been through. Haven't I suffered enough?
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's like a reversal in power now, because I used to yap on about how Poseidon was in control of every song that he's been in and he refused to let Odysseus speak. Now it's the other way around, bro. Now it's Odysseus's turn to yap, to rant, and Poseidon's just relegated to being a little painful whimper at the end of every phrase. Like, oh my god, how the tables have turned. But like, it's so unsettling, dude. This is like fully a villain monologue. It's not anything you'd expect from a main character, but it's great.
Told me to close my heart. You said the world was dark. Didn't you say that ruthlessness is mercy upon art? All right. Please. After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night? Next to my wife.
craziest burn of all time. The first time I heard that, I was actually like laughing my ass off. That is a really smart comeback. But dude, Poseidon, after everything you've done, how will you sleep at night? You should be saying that to yourself, bro. You're the one who made Odysseus like this. But anyway, I feel like I should layer it here. Keep it in this frame. Yes. Wow. Odysseus has been the monster a couple times. We kind of had that sense when he killed the sirens, like he was totally in control here. But to overpower a god is quite incredible, man. And, you know, I guess it does mean that ruthlessness is the way to go. Like, before they started fighting, Odysseus still, as a final resort, tried to talk his way out of it, try to be kind. And when he did that, he appeared weak in a way, almost. It was like a little futile attempt. So he resorted to ruthlessness, to violence, and he overpowered him. I don't know, it kind of doesn't really get into the nitty-gritty of how it happens. It's kind of just like, okay, Odysseus became a feral monster and managed to subdue a god somehow. Like, I think what happened is he released the wind bag, and the wind is like pushing Poseidon off balance. So Odysseus grabbed the trident and is just stabbing him with it. But at the same time, it's kind of like, Poseidon's a god? I don't know, logistics aside, that is the Vengeance Saga. I don't have much to yap about this saga for some reason. I think it's just pretty straightforward. It's just like a classic resolution, hero's journey kind of story, right? Where the character has his character arc and he faces off the villain for the final time, uses his newfound knowledge and skills, and wins. It's pretty straightforward standard story. Final thing, I don't like how this ruthlessness debate has sort of won. Like, I've sort of been a champion of kindness, and there have been so many examples that have been brushed under the rug in Epic the Musical, right? Like your Politeuses, your Circes, and your Telemachuses. And even in the previous saga, Athena started warming around to being kind and showing mercy. But like, the musical just fully embraces this idea that violence will always come out on top. If you become violent, you will win most of your battles. And I don't know, I'd like to know your guys' opinions, because personally, I'm a little bit let down, but I guess that's the point of the story, right? Like, this isn't some fairy tale where Odysseus continues to be kind and somehow wins all his battles, right? Like, this is very real, and it's sort of an examination in human nature. But I can't help but feel a little irked, because at the end of the day, I feel like Odysseus could have also solved all his problems by being kind. But that has been the Vengeance Saga. Odysseus has finally beaten the final boss, but I guess he hasn't really finished the battle, because there's still Antonius and the other suitors back at home. So that is going to be what's going to happen in the next saga, the final saga of the series, the Ithaca Saga. See you then.